Greetings, my fellow freedom lovers, and thinkers. This is LL3's newest podcast. My name is Craig, transmitting from the beautiful swampy mangroves of South Florida. And today's date is Saturday, December 3rd, 2016. Yeah, just to let you know I'm on my phone. So I just took a little stroll, see what I can do, and what the hell, let me just check in with the library. Got a couple of articles I'll just address here. And one of them originally I found is at wearechange.org, and it's actually originally from Collective Evolution. And it's entitled, FBI Chief Exposes MK Ultra Programs that Murder, Use, and Traffic Children. High-level people involved. And as it reads here, never before has so much been exposed in the mainstream about those we call our leaders, those we vote for, and those who appear one way in front of the masses, but represent something completely different when it comes to getting things done. 2016 seems to be a landmark year for transparency in the mainstream, and that's in large part thanks to the efforts of researchers, activists, and whistleblowers like Julian Assange and Edward Snowden. Unfortunately, what is being revealed to us is extreme corruption within Western politics and our entire political, corporate, and financial systems. Whether it hints at a hidden government, the encampment of corporate financial agendas, or rigged elections, as we saw it in the DNC this year. The disastrous rise of misplaced power that Eisenhower warned us about in his farewell address as President of the United States has been happening for decades, and it's destroying our planet. The entire political process up to this point has about brainwashing the masses into accepting various agendas. The conscious and intelligent manipulation of the organized habits and opinions of the masses is an important element in democratic society. Those who manipulate this unseen mechanism of society constitute an invisible government, which is true ruling power of our country. We are governed, our minds are molded, our tastes formed, our ideas suggested, largely by men we never heard of. From Edward Bernays' book Propaganda, that came out in 1928, which he's considered the father of public relations. Look it up; you'd be surprised about his work. That is really happening right now. So hold on, I'm gonna flip this page over. I just print the stuff up. So I don't have my computer. That's okay. So I'm going to continue on here. Ooh, okay. It says here, the brighter side of these revelations is, in fact, we are waking up to what has been happening. The ability for people to simply see through so much deception, like that which occurred on 9/11 or what is happening at Standing Rock, for example, are excellent catalysts for people to have a shift in consciousness, defined here as awareness, perception, self-awareness, etc., about a world and what is really happening on it. As a result, more and more people every year desire change, and so the heart and collective intention of the human race begins to manifest it. We are living in the shift now. Not only these ruling bodies exist to brainwash us, some of our supposed leaders are involved in some very disturbing things. Many of these revelations have been made by credible sources, presented by several alternate media outlets, and have been since dubbed as fake news, despite how clearly the elite were and are scrambling to hide this information that threatens their power and their ability to control the human race. These revelations include pedophilia, child trafficking, and murder. With regards to pedophilia, ever since Donald Trump brought to light the allegations against Bill Clinton and his treatment of women, others have come forward to corroborate his story. One of the most recent examples is former U.S. State Department official Steve Pezesniak. His role within U.S. politics were many, having been a Deputy Assistant Secretary of State under Henry Kissinger. Someone try to ring me, they can wait. All right, let me see here. Henry Kissinger, Cyrus Vashon, and James Baker. And also served in the presidential administration of Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, and George Herbert Walker Bush. If you've done research into U.S. politics, being associated with names like Kissinger and Bush is an automatic red flag. What's even more concerning to some is that he was a member of the Council of Foreign Relations, a group many consider to be corrupt and evil, operating in the guise of good deeds. However, he was removed from the membership as early as October 2012, the same time he started whistleblowing. So right there, Mr. Pezesniak had a conscience. Something to think about. He says, we know both of them have been a major part and participant of what's called the Lolita Express, which is plane owned by Mr. Jeff Epstein, a wealthy multimillionaire who flies down to the Bahamas and allows Bill Clinton and Hillary to engage in sex with minors. That is called pedophilia. There's links on here too, so I just to let you guys know. And there's another link here, some background coverage that was done on last year. Not saying these examples are proof of a massive elite global pedophilia ring, but there are several examples like this of various scandals that have gone completely unreported by mainstream media. Former U.S. Representative Cynthia McKinney also knew about pedophilia within the government in 2005. She grilled Donald Rumsfeld on DynCorp's child trafficking business of selling women and children. Of course, there's a video for that. This is important information to share, especially with all that is going on with the Pizzagate, which is on InfoWars, of course, which the elite are also trying to debunk. Here's another Pizzagate from the website Collective Evolution, a video put together by the Underground Resistance Network. It's hardly surprising that they are trying to discredit this story, but with all of the other stories from investigations out there that are already verified, it is important that we do not ignore this, and that somebody within power structure actually initiates an investigation. Investigation reveals that goes beyond pedophilia. Unfortunately, investigations into this type of behavior reveal that many working for mainstream politics, its corporate structure, the big banks, and parts of the military-industrial complex, CIA contractor, etc., could be involved in even more disturbing things. Not only are these children abused, they are tortured and often murdered as part of satanic sacrifice ceremonies. Many of them, based on my research, are subjected to mind control techniques as well. Ted Gunderson, former FBI special agent and head of the LA office, worked to uncover and expose these horrors before he died. There's a YouTube for that. Search his name will show you what exactly he spent his last years researching. Of course, there's a lot more topics. He's one of the several dozen to investigate this topic and found some disturbing facts. And there's a video on here too. You can see for yourselves. But there's Bryce Taylor and Ted Gunderson, MK Ultra Mind Control revealed the true story. So yeah, this is very interesting stuff, and I know many people. Saw documentaries on this long time ago, even in the 80s, and even Gerardo did a show on it, and he has some merit behind it. Like sometimes, regardless of what you think, he has some great points in there, which I commend him for. Well, now you think about it, even though I'm not crazy about some of his other actions. And of course, pedophilia rings. A lot of folks like the late William Cooper and David Icke, Jim Mars, many others. I could accelerate this a lot of stuff is happening. And if you hear my past episodes, I do address these issues as well, based on the research and articles. And it's true about this year, being more transparent with what's really going on. And this is why I've been telling people, Chinese astrologers consider 2016 the year of the monkey. So it's around February to end around late January, I would say, of 2017. Transformation, my friend. Things are being exposed. Many people false prophets and the corrupt are being stripped naked, even if you believe in the Bible or not. But it does have that. Address that as well. And it's just, I think it's scary, but it's damn good as it's coming out, because these sons of bitches, excuse my language, these parasites need to be revealed. They are scumbags that don't give a damn about any of us. And you got these political figureheads like the Clintons. They want to use people. They want to manipulate the unions for their own benefit. Go figure. Who signed? Which president signed NAFTA into law? William Jefferson Clinton, a Council of Foreign Relations stooge. So that's one thing I'm happy about. And even, like I said, you don't have to be a big Donald Trump supporter. But at least when they try to say he was a sexist and all that, and these Dingleberries are supporting Hillary and Bill, complete hypocrites as far as I'm concerned. I try to be a gentleman at times at these rallies, but I see a lot of hypocrisy also. But so one thing for sure is they are getting what they deserve. It's called blowback. I was waiting for this a long time, and this is why 2016 is an exciting year for geopolitics and transparency. I would have to say that. And of course, independent media, whistleblowers, and all that made it happen. And I thank every single one of them, who are dead or alive. You earned homage, eternal homage, to be exact. So that's gonna be it on that aspect. I got one more here. It's interesting. I was like checking on it's from Weather Underground from Weather Underground, which is wunderground.com. And it's interesting. It came out today as well. It says here, Hawaii's Big Island peaks may see an additional 2 feet of snow this weekend. It's by John Erdman. Yes, it's snowing in Hawaii, but don't rush to cancel your vacation. If you're looking to escape colder weather, this snow is falling over the peaks of the Big Island of Hawaii, including Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa. The National Weather Service issued a winter storm warning for the Big Island's volcanic peak of Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa through Saturday evening. A winter storm watch has been issued for Sunday and Sunday night. Warning says an additional 2 feet of snow is possible above 11,000 feet through Sunday night, accompanied by south winds from 10 to 20 miles an hour, leading to blowing and drifting snow. Except for the south winds, this sounds like something you experienced in, say, the Dakotas. To prompt officials to close a section of Hawaii's Volcanoes National Park and above the Red Hill Cabin, including the summit of Mauna Loa Thursday, reported Big Island Now. Also shut down was the road up to Mauna Kea at the visitor station above 9,200 feet due to fog, heavy snow, icy conditions, according to Hawaii News Now. This gave residents and visitors to the Big Island a relatively rare view of the snow-capped peaks from the lower elevations. Pretty nice photo, too. You got to check it out. The instigator for the snow was an upper level of low pressure, both lowering snow levels just enough over the peaks and slinging deep moisture into the island chain. Hold on here. For the rest of the Hawaiian Islands, the threat of heavy rain and thunderstorm has prompted flood watches to be issued. How strange is this? According to Ken Rubin, an assistant professor of geology and geophysics at the University of Hawaii, it snows here every year, but only at the very summits of our three tallest volcanoes, Mount Mauna Loa, Mauna Kea, and Haleakala. The snow level almost never gets below 9,000 feet in Hawaii during the winter, but since the mountains are taller than 13,600, 13,700 feet, and 10,000 feet, respectively, they get dusted with snow a few times a year. He added, it rarely stays on the ground for more than a few days, though. In fact, it even snowed atop the summits in late July 2015. Technically, it's possible to ski in Hawaii, but there are a lot of caveats. Mauna Kea Ski Corporation explains that Mauna Kea is a National Science Reserve and is not maintained as a ski area. Ski areas may have unmarked and exposed rocks. Adverse weather conditions may arise unexpectedly. Most runs are for immediate to advanced skiers and snowboarders, weather permitting. In addition, the Hawaii Ski Club cautions potential skiers that there are no lifts, no grooming, no resort, but a road goes to the summit to serve the dozen or so world-class observatories located at the summit. You must have a four-wheel drive vehicle to get to the summit, which serves as your lift. The club adds that skiers take turns being the driver, picking up the other skiers at the bottom of the runs and ferrying them up to the summit. Conditions at the top are extremely variable. Winter temperatures range from 25 to 40 degrees, but wind chill and high altitude can make it seem much colder. Between April and November, the weather is milder with daytime temperatures varying from 30 to 60 degrees. Bottom line, it may be better to hang 10 near the beach rather than ski down a Hawaiian mountain. Thankfully, technology is on Snowbird's side. Beautiful views of Mauna Kea peaks can be seen via Mauna Kea Weather Center webcams. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. So sometimes things happen. So sometimes they be natural, and some may say heart. But that's pretty cool, I would say. Check it out, have some fun. And if you're gonna do that, folks, be safe. All right. So that is all for now. I thank everyone for listening, and plus feel free to download and share this throughout your social media networks. And what I'm going to try to do as soon as possible is put these two footnotes on my Spreaker page. All right? I'll try to make that happen. If you have any questions, comments, or you want to send me something that's interesting that I haven't really addressed or want me to check out, whatever you do, please send your correspondences with decorum. You can hit me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Tumblr, YouTube, Freedoms Network, and Scene.life. Forgive me, I'm a little bit tired. So, or you can email me at LokiLuck3, which is LokiLuck, the number 3 altogether, at gmail.com. All right, my friends, that's all for now. Thanks for listening once again. Plus, always remember that demoniac resistance is healthy for the soul and can liberate humanity. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Keep on spreading the love, and may your guardian spirits be with you.